All right, hey y'all. So I am Jocelyn, one of your camp out hosts, so yay. And today we have special guests Amber and Josh Gordy on with us. I know they're probably familiar faces for you. Yes, yes. And they are from Wortham Park, but also as it pertains to us, and this year, D&D Outdoor Retreat Center. Did I give you a new name?
You did a little bit.
Yeah, I threw the center on the end, right?
Yeah, you take the center off. Yeah,
So they're from D&D Outdoor Retreat. So we just wanted to have them on so that they can tell us all about their amazing property, and we can answer any questions that you guys have about dry camping and just camping in general, or Melanated Campout. So if you are new to Melanated Campout, I'll give you a really quick update or an overview. And it's just an amazing weekend of camping, partying, relaxing. It's a great chance to get in touch with nature and enjoy that side. There's lots of activities that we have planned at this new property. We can hike, we can ATV, of course we can fish, and there'll be kayaks, so yay. And it'll be just a great time to kind of focus and recenter yourself there in that part. But the other amazing part about Camp Out is that it's also a time to connect and party and relax in, and you can do as much or as little as you want to do. So to kick it off, we have Amber and Josh, and they're going to tell us a little bit about D&D Outdoor Retreat.
How we doing? How everybody doing? We start with some of the basics, keeping it simple. We are D&D Outdoor Retreat, part owners of the retreat. We also own it with our nephew as well.
Love that.
Other half partner. We're located in Wrightsville, Georgia. Wrightsville, a small historic town in Georgia, nicknamed the friendliest town in Georgia. So hopefully possible.
Are you finding that to be true? Yeah.
Somewhere. I mean, I grew up in the area, so I know, right? But y'all let me know how y'all feel when you come in this. But we're about 22 minutes to be exact, north of I-16. So that's good, and you're about that far from Dublin, about 15, 20 minutes from Dublin, which is a pretty big town, growing town. They got a lot going on. They revitalized it downtown, so we think we're in a good location. People come out where we at, totally out of the way, but if you need some of those, luxuries that you have in the city, you can as well. So yeah, that's sort of a big overview. Do you want to go into details of the property yet, or?
Well, you want to tell us like some of the fun things that we're in store for? I know you have two new things that we couldn't do at our old campground that we're super excited about doing here: the ATVN and the hiking. So.
Okay.
So we're on 80 acres, and on the property we have a 4-acre pond fully stocked. So that's something new that everyone will be able to do. We also have a shooting range. I don't think it'll be available for Melanated, but it is there for other times.
Yeah.
We have lodging there, so bunkhouses, a 2-bedroom house out there. We have a full cookhouse. We have a covered
dock.
Thank you.
Yep. And also a hot tub as well. And they're all right in the general vicinity.
Oh, y'all. Okay, on the hot tub.
Out there. Oh, yeah.
Hot tub, yeah. Randy.
Okay, on the hot tub. We see y'all.
I don't know how y'all gonna hash that out. Only get 4 or 5 people one time. I trust y'all to figure it out.
Yes, that's awesome.
Shower house out there, or shower suite out there. And then we have 4 platforms for tents that have electric plugins for those platforms as well.
Yes.
I know a lot of people always have questions about the bunkhouses. So the bathroom is not inside the bunkhouse. It's the outdoor shower, full bath that we have, which is a toilet, shower, and sink, obviously, hot water, running water. So once using the bunkhouse, or if you're just tenting close to that area where the bathroom's at, obviously you'll be able to use that Yeah, we said a 2-bedroom house, but hopefully, not hopefully, but in the future, we're renovating the other half of the house, so it'll be actually a total of 4 bedrooms, 3 baths after we're done. So
that'd be lovely.
Yeah,
yeah,
we working it.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure it'll be amazing, just like the rest of the property. So that's good. Yeah. And you kind of highlighted on some of it, but what are some of the improvements that you guys have been making? And I won't answer for you.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah. So when we purchased the property, it was a hunting property. And we're gonna get back doing some of that this year too. Let people come out and use the property, hunting with your small groups or whatever. But that's what it was set up for mainly. When we got it, it was just overgrown and just things outdated. Some wood need to be replaced and painted. So we've been working on. That's the main focus we've been doing, getting stuff painted and just back modern looking, new looking. Trying to update some of the furniture.
Redone the floors in the bunkhouses.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And the clearing of all the space where all the campers will be. I think that's the part I'm most excited about because that's where we're going to be.
Yeah. So we so it was previously some timber on that part of the land. Previous owner had already had it cut. So we just mulched everything down. Just kind of give a clean slate, and it just made sense that'd be the best place to put the campers and RVs when they, come in and ready to set up. A lot of people always, I guess, having worries about driving on dirt. It's not an RV park per se, but it is pretty solidly packed right now because we didn't really disturb the ground. We just mulched up that was growing up. So it's still very solid with all the roots intact, grass already back up, and
awesome.
About come August, we'll be done cut over a lot of times and just that much compacted. And we also got other clear areas on the property that we could use.
Awesome.
So plenty of options.
Yeah, that's cool. I know Shantae grew up off of a dirt road. And then for those that don't know, my dad has a farm. And for maybe it was the road into the farm has only been paved for maybe like the last 3 or 4. But the other 15, 20 before that were all dirt road. And there was never an issue. So you don't have to worry about dirt roads. They look messy and your RV may get a little messy and your car may get a little messy, but it's okay. You can't, it's okay. But the dirt road itself is city maintained. You're good. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Glad you brought that up. It's like I said, we are half a mile down dirt. And the road that you'll take to actually use the RV entrance to the property that we're going to send the RVs in, because just a wider turn radius you can get in there. Yeah. They got gravel on that part of the road, so that makes for even more solid surface getting in there. So yeah, man, I don't think we're gonna have any.
Awesome. All right. Okay, so we kind of touched on the fact that we'll have restrooms available. And so I know a lot of people are like dry camping because that's what we'll be doing. And you hear dry camping or you hear boondocking and then you think, I can't do that. Who's going to do that? You, friend, you're going to do that and you're going to love it. So dry camping, for those who may not know, it's just when you bring your own electricity and your water. So if you're owning an RV, you've probably dry camped before or boondock before. If you're gonna rent an RV, you will just ask the person that you're renting the RV from to fill up the water tank when they deliver it, or before they deliver it rather. And then also make sure you're renting an RV that has a generator so that you can have electricity. And those are the main things to think about when you're renting an RV. And dry docking, or and then when you are using it, just like always with your RVs, you'll use your shower water sparingly, which is what I always do, and I rent a lot because I love to be in the RV, so you'll want to keep those same rules in play. As an extra tip, what you can do is bring the trailer with you, the dump trailer. What do they call that? The cart, the extra tank, if you want, and then you can have your black or gray tanks empty into your extra tank. But that's totally helpful on you. It's only a weekend, so you should be fine either way.
Yeah, a lot of RVs, they'll tell you like the capacity, try to make the holding tanks for your water and your gray and black water. It'll usually, serve a 3-4 person family for a weekend. You know, so you can kind of use that as a guide and gauge, and like you said, just make sure you're using it sparingly. I think you shouldn't have a problem.
I like that plan. And then for our tent campers, because you'll also be dry camping, and again, you bring your own water and your own electricity. And you may think, how am I gonna bring electricity? Like, what are you talking about, lady? Lots of cheap options. You can bring a generator, but if you don't have one, that's okay. You can bring an inverter, which is much cheaper and way more quieter than a generator. And you'll be able to use that again, just like in your everyday house. And you probably already have one at home, because I know I do. I have a battery jump pack that I jump off my car with, and that has an electrical socket too. And so that's also multi-use, and you can use it now, later, whatever, if you're concerned. And they're not that expensive. And major note is for the electricity. If you really think about it, the only time that you'll use electricity are two times. One, to charge your phone, which I'm sure everybody has one of these. I just happen to have it. You're already for your phone to charge up. And then the other time is for your air mattress. And, any of those power sources we just talked about will more than take care of that. So other than that, if you think about it, you don't really use electricity a lot. For your water, you bring that from home. I just bring my gallons of water if I were to dry camp in a tent. I know Kayla does it all the time, and that's what she brings.
How many gallons do you normally bring?
So it depends. If I'm cooking, then you want to have enough to cook with and also to wash your dishes with. I don't have a number, but I'm sure Google does. Google keeps a number, so you're good. And then if you get the meal plan, you don't even you're not cooking, and you have hand sanitizer, so you're good. We will have restrooms. They have those that they mentioned earlier that are on site. Plus, we will bring in restroom facilities and showers, so you won't need water for that. So you really just have to account for the water that you need while you're cooking. And of course, you're drinking water, but you were going to bring your drinking water anyway, right? Yes. So dry camping really shouldn't be much of a huge impact for people. It sounds scary, but it's not. So yeah, have you guys ever dry camped? Your face said, Well,
having an RV park is kind of a cheat code, so we always plugging up.
No, so unfair.
Yeah. I do want to add one detail to those renting campers, or bringing your own camper. Want to make sure you put some water into your black tank. If you mention that to the owner, make sure they do that before they deliver it. And make sure you do it before you leave home. You want to have that starter water in the bottom, for the waste going in there. You don't want to stick to.
You don't want a big cleanup job on you. Keep it nice for the owner. Yeah. Nice and simple. So that's good. So yeah, that's a great tip. I like it. So just in general, you mentioned having an RV park, which is awesome. So you guys have the cheat code and get to camp all the time. Mm-hmm. What is something that you love about camping that you want to share with everyone?
One thing that I love, I know you always hear that the nature and everything is so peaceful, but it really is a time to really you can kind of do both. If you want to take a moment and just really just clear your mind and just relax and hear nothing and just kind of, just get in your zone, even if it's just your little music maybe, but to really just have that time to really, it's quiet and peaceful and to me. And then of course, at our park, you can see the stars really good. So even just the view, the stars.
Love that.
Yeah. Definitely what Amber said. But another part I really like is when we have a chance to bring out new people who've never done it. Actually, our sister-in-law was with us the other weekend, and she was saying, "I've never sat around a fire." I was like, "What?"
Okay.
But hour, 2 hours later, she's still sitting there. She's like, "Man, this is so cool." It's just something about that. I don't know if it's something to do with just genetics from way when we had to sit around the fire. But when you get back into that element, that mode, and fire crackling and just talking, having a good conversation, not in a hurry, nothing on the agenda, mind clear. That's the part I love. Just seeing new people being introduced to it.
Yes, I agree.
And then there's something about like a difference of camping somewhere else and like just being in your backyard, because like I knew he was going to bring up the fire, sitting around the fire. So like he does that at home too, but I don't really go out there. But when we're out camping somewhere and the fires are like, I'm quick to come, like I enjoy being out by the fire. So I don't know, it's just some type of difference of just being at your house and then actually going out somewhere and camping.
Yeah. I think it's like that same, like being on vacation mode. When you're on vacation, it's like, whew, I needed that just to disconnect and be away. So that's awesome.
One more thing for me, it may be weird, but it's just the fact of you're living on, I guess, what you got. Like you don't get to bring your whole house with you. So you gotta plan ahead. Bring what you think you're gonna need, but you're gonna forget something. But I think the fun in it for me is figuring out another way to get it done. And just and surviving. It ain't. Now you out in the middle of nowhere where nobody see you. Nah, you can get to a store, but
right.
If you got to eat off of this opposed to a regular plate, let's get it done.
Yeah. That's
using
awesome.
what you got to get it. Using what you got to get done.
I love it. And at Melanated Campout, a big part of it is the community. So if you don't have it, your camp cousin probably got it, and you can just, strike up that conversation, and there you go. So, but this will be the first time, maybe for many of you camping, but even after us or outside of us, you'll still want to continue on and get to do it, in your own time.
I guarantee you, everybody who do it, they'll want to do it again.
Absolutely. So I know you mentioned it before that you guys have another park, and I think that's awesome. So I'm gonna give you a minute to shout out that park and shout out your big event. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right.
So. All right. So the property is Worthing RV Park, located in Worthing, Georgia. Actually 40 minutes from where you all will be at for the camp out. It's a full service park, 50 right now, currently 50 lots, full hookups, water, sewer, electric, every site. And we thrive off of hosting events, getting groups together. But last year we had Black Nomads meet up at Ground Pound. But if you look at it, it's all about different niches, getting together in one common place. Yeah, you can get some people together and go to different RV parks, but somebody may be here on site 5, somebody else may be on site 26, 81 type thing. You got to meet up at a certain time just to talk, but us being not right on a major highway, we're not full all the time. So that's where we make a lot of our hay at is, inviting groups out to hold their meetup there.
Awesome.
And everybody's in the same spot, talking the same language, getting ideas from each other. So I guess I'm gonna speak on the events coming up.
Well, one of our events, we actually have 2, but one of our big events coming up is Memorial Day weekend, and it is a barbecue cook-off. So we are calling all cooks all the ones that actually really know how to barbecue, know how to throw down on the grill, because we're going to have a competition. We will have judging, we will have grand prizes. So, I love it. We have different categories: chicken, ribs, even those who might have the secret sauce that they have. We're going to have a category for that.
I love it. I love to eat, so I'm ready.
Definitely have some food vendors out as well. Some type of music. Still trying to decide band or just DJ. But
awesome.
on, and we're trying to find some other activities to throw in there during the day to stretch the day out.
This will be the first annual, so we
Yeah.
want it to be big, and we'll continue it on from here. So
I love it. I love it. And is that's at Worthing or that's at D&D?
Worthing.
Worthing.
At Worthing.
Okay, awesome.
And one more event.
No, please, yes.
Yeah, so another one that's going to be in April 23rd, to be exact, our annual benefit ATV ride. It's been growing every year.
Awesome.
We expect to grow even more this year. It's always a great time. Again, we're thinking food vendors.
What's up?
About bringing the ATVs out. It's not going to be a crazy ride. It's called cruising in the country for a reason. We know everybody want to get down there and let loose, but we got a good asset in the dirt road, so we don't want to mess that up.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And the proceeds will be going to the Josh Gordon Hope Foundation. We provide scholarships every year for the local high school, and
that's dope.
Also, and also for on a national level, we do awards to students affected by hemophilia around the country.
Okay.
And we're thinking right now we may donate some more of it to the local football program. So
I love those worthy causes. All worthy causes. I love it. I'm a fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I want to see you in the building at both the April 23rd event and at the Memorial Day event, and of course at Melanated Campout, August 19th through the 21st. So for Melanated Campout tickets, you come to us, melanatedcampout.com. For the other two amazing events, you will go to northernrvpark.com to register. I'm making up stuff. Where do they go?
We haven't made the actual event page for ticket yet.
Okay.
But it is somewhere we have a link from our website, which is worthing-rv-park.com.
There you go.
Yep, one site up to get you to all the events coming up here soon.
I love it. Awesome.
And I know we talk about the dump stations for everybody.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Yes, dump stations. So we're circling all the way back.
Yep, no problem. So everybody, again, dry camping, part of it is you got to have some waste. And
and you got to take it with you.
Yeah, you got to take it with you. Dump it, find somewhere to dump. We have located a few in the area. I will start with us selfishly. If you're leaving the Melanated Campout, head north in any capacity, any fashion. If we're not too far off your route, feel free to stop by the park. You can dump there. Or a lot of people probably going south from the camp out, heading down to I-16. But the first one is the Love's truck stop. Do you want to put addresses, or how you want to do that? Are you gonna post them?
We'll post them.
Okay.
We'll post them on the group. After you guys register, you'll get emails, and along the way, we'll post it closer to the date just so that it's there for you. But it's Love's truck stop, and that's how many miles is that from the campground? I think we listed it. It's pretty close.
Yeah, we didn't look it up, but if it's right by the highway, I-16, that's the exit.
Exit 49. Okay, perfect. And then
there's another rest area on I-16 if you're going eastbound at mile marker 44. That'll get you right there, mile 44.
Awesome, y'all. All right. So hopefully this answers a lot of questions. Most importantly, where to get your tickets, how to get your tickets, all about dry camping, why we're excited about the camp out, and all kinds of good stuff. So thank you so much, Josh and Amber. I appreciate you coming on today and speaking with our campers. Yeah?
Having us. Those are some of the hardest working ladies in the business. So y'all get ready.
We'll be tap dancing, y'all. We're working for that. But it'll be good. All right. Y'all have a great one. Thank you so much.